What's up everyone, Bizles here, and welcome to the Sweets on Sunday. Christmas Eve today, Sunday, so I have an idea. Let's do something that is absolutely not related to Christmas at all. Anyway, we have pigments today, and we will be doing some cool key sound, which is, as you heard before, a little rhythmical. So you can just press one key or on a chord, and it will play the rhythm, which is really cool. And also, the most important thing, we will be experimenting with some noise, and we will be modulating the pitch of the sound and some other parameters with the noise. So we're gonna do some experiments, we're gonna find out which noise does what, and how things work around, how to do things. Stop talking, let's start designing, let's go. Okay, so let's go to the default template, and we'll be using an analog engine, so let's go here. We will be using both of the oscillators and the third one as well, but in the other way a little bit, because we will be utilizing the FM synthesis, and we will be modulating all the sounds with noise. How does it sound? What does it do? Let's figure it out actually. So first things first, we want to listen to what kind of noises do we have at our disposal. Let's turn off the engine volume, and let's turn on the noise volume. Now let's get here to the white noise. This is white noise. It's basically works all over the spectrum from the low end to high end. Now let's go to the blue noise. It is much more high end only. And if we go towards the red one, it's mostly low end. Now it will be useful a little bit later because we will be modifying our oscillators with this noise. So let's leave it on the white noise for now, and let's find some kind of nice volume. Let's turn off the noise volume and let's find some cool sounds. Cool. Let's make it louder because I can't hear it properly. This is already cool. Let's still detune it a little bit. Again, here we have the modulator. We can choose the modulator or the engine too. Then we're going to be modulating the sound. We can use N2 as a sample and use the noise for it, which will be also really cool. We can do that. But for now, let's leave the modulator here on, so we can choose between noise and oscillator tree. So oscillator tree can also be our modifier, and we're going to be modulating the frequency of these two wave shapes. We can switch off the FM, of course. If we don't need it, we can modulate only one, but we will be doing with both of them. So let's first see what does it do. You can already see that it's folding the shape, adding loads of frequency content to it, up to the point that we hear only basically noise, like the white noise. So let's pull back a little bit. We have these tiny little instabilities, I love it. And if we want to add a little bit more of tonality, we can just go here and we're going to move that little dial from noise to a little bit towards the oscillator tree, which is actually salted wave. And let's try to see what does it do. Gets the sound a little bit more stable. We can add a little bit more of the frequency modulation. That's cool. And let's try to play with the noise color. So let's go to the blue noise. It gets very smooth. Now we go to the red, it's very unstable, which is actually very cool. Okay, but yeah, let's maybe go down an octave. Let's see. No, I preferred it. Let's not. And now, funny stuff. Let's make it a little bit louder and let's add unison and let's see what does it do. It makes it crazy, and I love it. Like a swarm of bees. So let's cut some bees off of the swarm. Let's play with the filter. So what we have, we can find something interesting like, I don't know, Jupiter 8, and let's play with the cutoff. That's cool. Let's see what's going to happen if I'm going to turn this dial. Oh, it's detuning the whole sound, which makes it actually really cool. Let's go up an octave. Okay, but the nominal octave sounds the best for me, I think, for what I want to achieve. Let's bring back some of the high frequencies. Let's cut down some of the low frequencies then. So let's go to multimode is fine. High pass, 24 decibels per octave. Okay, so I can tell for the moment we are missing a little bit of the reverb. So let's push the reverb till the end. We will not be using too many effects and delay. Let's make it a little bit more spacious. So add some reverb with a little bit longer decay. Let's add just like a tiny bit. Make the size bigger. And let's add a little bit of the delay. With 8-note delay. Ping pong style. Cool. Okay, that's cool. Let's play with the filter a little bit, so we can try to do, we can do something interesting. Let's do a rhythm on it. Let's go to the function and let's design some kind of rhythm. So let's go to this drawing mode, like shape it something out of it. So let's go here. And let's add the function 1 to the cutoff frequency here. Okay, that's cool. We have this function on. What else can we do? We can randomize that a little bit. That's cool. So we can design some macros quickly. Let's go to macro 1, will be this little noise. We will just destroy the sound a little bit more if we turn that. Where do we want to go? This is actually really cool because we want to go not so far. Let's say from here to here. And then amount of modulation here as well. We can design macro 2 to the FM modulation. And it's going to be, yeah, basically as it is. Let's add one more cool effect here. Let's go to the chorus Juno. So that's like a cool rhythmical pad sound. Pad or keys we can play with. Okay, cool. Let's add the dry wet of the reverb here. Let's say a little bit of the space here, so maybe not that much of the reverb. Let's go down like that. That's perfect. Let's call them space, dirt. Character. And let's modify the amount of the function one that is hitting our cutoff. So what we want to do is to go here, and then let's sidechain it with macro 4. I'm gonna go like all the way. Let's see if that works. Okay, cool. It works 100%. It doesn't work at all. And rhythm. Oh, what's the right? Rhythm. Okay, so you can take off the rhythm. Okay, but we want to have that a little bit more opened. Can we do that? We can, because we can add this macro 4, assign it to the cutoff frequency. So we want to have that working like the opposite direction. So if we have the rhythm on 0, it's going to have the cutoff quite high. Very simple, very easy. We can just play with the FM modulation and see what it does with the noise. Change the oscillator shape. It's going to change the sound a little bit. This is really cool on 7 semitones. -7. Because 7 semitones is a perfect fifth, so it will usually work most of the times. Okay, this is super cool, but let's go back to the nominal tuning. And of course, you can download this patch for free from my website. The link is in the description box down below. And you know what I'm thinking? This sound would actually go really well with some strings, like lush strings that you can design yourself in Ableton Drift. If you have Ableton, you probably have the Drift synthesizer. So just follow the instructions here. Now, I hope you will have really lovely time spent however you like. Do some music, make some music, use the time off. If you have time off, I hope you do. And we'll still see you this year for one more episode of Sweets and Sunday. Okay, so that's it from me for today. Thanks so much for watching and see you guys next video. Cheers!